In 2013 I had an outstanding arts specialist, and it was her very great desire to produce a book that would encourage children to demonstrate respectful type ways of solving problems. Along came the opportunity for us to apply for a grant, and so a partnership began.
And we decided we'd choose respect because we were right into the virtues at that time. Treat others how you'd like to be treated yourself, basically. We did quite a bit of work on that subject. So what does respect mean? How can you show respect to your classmates, your school, yourself? All the stories had to be based around the idea of respect.
You remember doing the Not a Box book?
Yeah.
Because your pictures and stuff are in there. So why are you sitting on that box?
Yeah,
I'm not in a box, it's a sailboat.
There were 5 classes involved in projects, and each class had their own story, and it was pretty much just like a big back and forth between the kids. You know, they would brainstorm ideas for characters, for settings. We would pick our best ones, our favourite ones, and work with that, you know, and sort of add more details to that bit.
There was probably a little bit of friendly competition in there about who had the best story and the best characters and the best drawings, which is good because that makes them more interested and they want to know what the other kids' stories were about.
I like the shark especially because it was drawn with lots of detail and it was really cool. I liked it.
We had to explain to them that, you know, you can use your pictures to talk sometimes. Your writing doesn't have to say everything. If you'd like your picture to say something different, something else, the words might be the dog ran after the ball, really simple. The picture could show the dog running after the ball and maybe a big monster sort of looming behind it, you know, which adds that extra sort of meaning.
So they learnt a lot about actually making a book, and we did lots of editing, so they were not only writing, they were editing their story and adding adjectives and adverbs and things to make it more interesting, or changing the verb instead of just went.
That's the greatest drawing in history. It's just the
Not only were there the connections in the school with artists inspiring the teachers throughout the project, and I know that that inspiration has been ongoing. There's a lot of teachers still taking their work from the draft stage to more highly published within the classroom, which I know the children found wonderful.
It was definitely a learning curve and a new experience, and incredibly valuable because of that. Seeing how teachers actually teach within the confines of a school and a classroom and how all that fits together and works was really amazing.
One day he sailed his transforming spaceship into the concrete.
On a personal level, I've maintained contact with both Sean and Sam, and through this we've become great friends, and they've actually inspired me to continue my dream of becoming an artist.
So this project gave me a lot of confidence to lessen my work as a librarian and put more energy into being an artist. I've opened the Inkling Art Space, and it's just a really nice community hub.
I thought, you know, this is the place for me, this is wonderful, you know, and I was lucky enough that they had the art specialist position opening up as soon as I'd graduated, and I just stayed on, and I'm a year 1 teacher now.
My favourite bit was when the characters actually started playing with them and running at them.
It gives children an idea of where books come from, and that they're not just these fully formed things written by these magical people who live in mansions in Hollywood. You know, it's not like that. There's a very workable process that they can, you know, aspire to do it.
It's also about confidence building and seeing kids really grow as they build their skills and find what their passions are.